In '81, we came to spring training knowing we were a great team.
Les Expos représentaient l'organisation du baseball majeur.
On avait l'impression qu'il était en train de se bâtir une grande équipe à Montréal.
We had what we felt was a pretty competitive ball club.
I can remember talking to Mike Schmidt. People think it's all fun and games to go to Montreal because he said it's a great city. Everybody loved to come to Montreal. But I go in there and I'm thinking, I got to face Sanderson, Rogers, Wilson. He said, I'm going to face 3 tough right-handers. Growing up in Missouri, it was always a dream to play the game. There were no expectations that you would ever make it. And I went for my first tryout, and I tell this as kind of a joke, but it really actually happened. As a 9-year-old, they put me at shortstop, and after the 3rd ground ball went through my legs, I became a pitcher. What was it like then to go to an organization that was based in Canada? It was a little bit of a culture shock. The next year, out of spring training, I went to the AAA team for the Expos. I went to Quebec City, and the ball players that went up there were embraced. There was no negativity, but the language was a barrier. But we learned, and we enjoyed it. So it's kind of a broken road to get to the major leagues, even in that year. But once I got there, I guess I was just too stupid to know how hard it is to get to the major leagues because everything just worked out really well.
Dans l'histoire des Expos, c'est le meilleur lanceur qu'on a eu.
In 1981, I have to go back to '79 when I came to the ballpark in Daytona Beach. I was a long-haired hippie released from the Red Sox for Stan Pappy. I came to the ballpark. I had a beard. The police wanted to arrest me. They weren't going to let me in. And Warren Cromartie said, no, that's Bill Lee. We traded for him. So they finally let me in the ballpark. And I had a tremendous spring training.
Dans les années 80, les Expos représentaient l'organisation du baseball majeur. Puis les Expos étaient venus tellement près en plusieurs occasions de remporter un championnat.
I really have to tip my hat to John McHale in that time. After losing 107 games in 1976, for the 77 season, they went out and got 2 free agents. That was Tony Perez and Dave Cash. All of a sudden, now we had that established second baseman and established first baseman. So the right side of the infield were veterans. And in the lineup, it took so much pressure off of Dawson, and Cromartie was just coming in, and Parrish and Carter for sure. It allowed them to develop. Then all of a sudden, 77, Dick Williams came in, and he demanded that we play well. My relationship with Dick at that point in time hadn't soured. I mean, he penciled my name in 40 times that year. So the evolution of my responsibilities were not only to pitch winning-type games, but to eat up a lot of innings. So we were maturing as a team, and yes, everything elevated in 79.
Ce qui s'était passé en 79 puis en 80.
It was very frustrating to be mathematically eliminated on the last day of the season 3 years in a row.
And then '81, we came to spring training knowing we were a great team.
En 81, les attentes étaient particulièrement élevées pour l'équipe. Malgré les fins de saison un petit peu en queue de poisson, on avait l'impression qu'il était en train de se bâtir une grande équipe à Montréal. T'avais des joueurs qui étaient tout dans la force de l'âge, des gars comme Dawson, des gars comme Cromartie, comme Tim Raines qui arrivait, t'avais Steve Rogers, t'avais Billy, t'avais Bill Gullickson. C'était tous des gars en bas de 30 ans.
For me, you know, it was my rookie year. I didn't really understand. You know, I was a player that was trying to make my name for myself at the major league level.
We felt that we were always close and probably another marquee player away.
On avait une équipe probablement meilleure que n'importe quelle équipe de la Ligue nationale, mais on se faisait toujours battre par un match ou deux à la fin de saison. Mais là, les joueurs étaient vraiment décidés de gagner.
My name is Michael Farber. In 1981, I was a sports columnist at the Montreal Gazette. The Expos are playing not only good baseball, but exciting baseball. And one way you entertain on the ball field is with speed. And former broadcaster Dave Van Horn used to talk about the track team. And the Expos had some very fast players.
C'était épouvantable. On disait souvent, moi, c'était à 20 hymnes nationaux, c'était 1-0 Montréal. C'est pas compliqué, là. Ça flyait, là. T'avais Raines, Scott, puis Dawson en partant, là. Écoute, pas de coup sûr, c'était 1-0. Un but sur balle, un but volé, un autre but volé, ballon sacrifice. C'était régulier, tu voyais ça, là. Dawson ramassait pour produit à pelleter, mon vieux, il frappait pas de coup sûr.
Woody Fryman used to talk about a 5-year window that all good teams had before age, before injury, before free agency started fraying the makeup of the team. And so the Expos had been very close in '79, very close in 1980.
Au début de la saison, on pensait encore qu'on était pour gagner.
It's gonna be fun to play it.
On avait toujours confiance. Tout à coup, la grève arrive. Puis finalement, on n'a pas gagné. Puis quand ça a recommencé, ben, le commissaire il dit, ben là, on va faire 2 saisons.